Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am inside my house. It's probably sounding a little bit funny because I'm in an empty room. There's not hardly anything in this room. But the reason I have you inside is for a couple of reasons. One, it's 29 degrees outside and it's snowing and sleeting. Today is Tuesday, February 18th. We're supposed to get down into single digits tonight, and we're right in the middle of that snowstorm coming in. We're supposed to get up to maybe a foot of snow and a bunch of ice. So I've got you inside today. You guys know how how the price of eggs have skyrocketed, how the bird flu is going around, and we're losing turkeys and we're losing chickens. And I try to hatch some eggs every year, and I try to buy some new birds every year. But I'm gonna do more so this year than any other year. So I reached out to this company that sells incubators. It's Bob Well, and I asked them to collaborate with me. I asked them to give me a free incubator in exchange for a review on my channel of their incubator. And so they agreed to do that, and they sent me this incubator. And I'm really excited about it because I want to get as many incubators as, well, reasonably possible. Like, I don't want a whole room full of incubators, but I would like to try a bunch of incubators out. So this is the first one I'm trying out, and I purchased some hatching eggs from someone here close by and got 2 dozen. The incubator holds 21 eggs, so I'm about to put 21 eggs into this incubator and let you check out this incubator. Okay, so I set this up a couple of days ago. I wanted to make sure that it heats up and that the humidity came up on it before I put these precious eggs in there. These are the eggs that I purchased, and they are super cool. There's a couple of copper maron eggs. This one would be purebred and this one's not. But once they hatch, if they hatch, I won't know the difference, I don't think. But I got some greens, and this is like an olive green. It's a different color. I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but it's a different color green from the rest of them. Anyway, all I ever get are like brown eggs like this or this, and white eggs. So this looks really cool to me. So like I said, I've prepared this. Right off the bat, I want to show you something. This is handy. I really like that. But before I get this started, before I add the eggs to it, I wanted to show you this. These just come off, and it just helps you to clean it out. So right here is where the water would go. You would pour it from the outside. Some incubators, you have to open up the incubator and put the water in, but you pour it outside here, and there's a hole there, and it trickles down into here. And I guess if it fills up, it comes out here. I don't know, but this would be where you put the water in, and I just wanted to show that real quickly before I put the eggs in. So I'm gonna get these eggs set in here real fast. Well, that's different. I didn't even think about that. I'm used to the styrofoam ones where you set them down in there, but actually I have another one that's kind of set up like this. But I'm gonna get these eggs in here. Like I said, I have 2 dozen eggs, and this only holds 21 eggs. So I'm gonna pick out some of my favorite ones to make sure we try to get those hatched. Some of the favorite colors. Like this has like a kind of a pink to it. What's now? Oh, look. There we go. So, like I said, I get these browns. I think I want the darker ones. I definitely want darker eggs in there. So I better get those in first. I don't guess it matters. So usually you put the pointed side down, but with it laying down like that, I don't guess it matters. They have been sitting here pointy side down for day and a half, so they should be good and settled and ready to go. I did not have to go far to get them. Very local, but they did, endure a little bit of a car ride, and that makes it always a little sketchy. You got to worry about whether they got scrambled or not. And that leaves 3 left over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this lid back on. There's these little grooves here that you have to you have to line up the little grooves, the little arrows. There's a little arrow, and put it on. And I know I've got it on because it's not turning. If I don't put it on right, then there's a lot of movement. But once you put it where it's supposed to be, it kind of locks, which is good, because it lets the humidity out if it's not completely shut. And I have had in the past where, you know, some some incubators I thought was good to go, and I had actually left the lid open just a little bit and let the humidity go down on it. And so back here, hopefully I'm able to get this. This is plugging in the turner on the egg, if I can see it. This plugs in the turner, so now I've got the turner plugged in. I did not have it plugged in before. This is just to the heater. I've had the heater plugged in for 2 days to get the temperature up and to get the humidity up and to make sure that it works and is kind of stable. So they're all in there. I wanted to show there's a light there so that you can handle the eggs. And actually, I think, yeah, you can control the brightness of the light with the plus and minus sign. So that's cool. But that'll be where I candle the eggs if I want to. And I'm supposed to press these two and hold them down. And this sets it back to factory setting. It starts everything all over. So now we know that the turner is going to rotate like it's supposed to. It says on there it's got 21 days that it's set to. That's for chickens. The temperature's coming back up now that I've put the lid back on here, and the humidity is going to come back up. But I am going to add some more water real quickly because it had been a couple of days, and that's something you got to stay on top of. So that's just taking this off and adding a little bit of water, and then give it in a second to drain down to the little, I don't know, the little places that's in there for it. Reservoir or whatever. Okay. Put that back on there. Also, there is this right here. You can open it up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me move over. Okay, you can open this up. There's a hole there, or you can close it to try to control the humidity if you need more humidity or less humidity. I'm going to start out with it kind of closed and then change it as I need to. This is the first time using this, and I don't know, how well it's going to work. So another cool thing about this, or some of you think it's cool, it comes with an app for your phone, for either Android or the iPhone, and it's hooked up with Bluetooth, and you can look on the app and see, what your temperature level is and what your humidity level is on the app on the phone. And I believe you may be able to control even the temperature from the phone. That is something that I haven't had a chance to try, but I think that you'll be able to do that. I know if you go to their website, at the Bob Mill website, which I will leave a link in the description below if you want to go check out the website, go check out the incubator, make a purchase if you want to. On there, it has instructions on how to use it. It has instructions on how to use the app. It has instructions on how to hatch chicken eggs and quail eggs and duck eggs, like the temperature you need and the humidity level and how many days till they hatch. And then it automatically, the turner, whatever you have it set on, the turner will shut off 2 days before it's the hatch date. So when it's time to what we call lock down the eggs, where you don't open the incubator at all, you don't rotate the eggs or anything, it's when you're letting the chickens or the chicks settle and get ready to hatch, then this will turn off on its own. Not the heat, but the egg turner will. But remember, I showed you that you plug in the egg turner separate from the heater, so you can actually just unplug the egg turner if you wanted to. Also, if you want to rotate the eggs, the automatic egg turner is on. It's lit up right here, and this light over here is telling me that it's heating. But if you want to move the eggs, you can just push this button once and it moves the eggs for you. But that automatic rotator is on, and it will rotate the eggs on a regular schedule, but it does it very slowly. So like if you want to move the eggs and see a different group of eggs, you can, or if you just want to test it to make sure that they are moving, you can do that. I do like that I can see the eggs all the way around the incubator, and that I can watch the little chicks hatch from anywhere in this incubator. I like the material. I'll definitely like this handle, and that the light isn't separate, that it is part of the unit. So let's just see real quick if the app gives the same information as what's on the incubator right now. So it shows it's at 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's showing that it's low, so it's in red, and that the humidity is at 55 and there's 21 days left, and that the egg turner is on. So if we look at this, it's the same thing, 87.8, 21 days, 55% humidity, and the egg turner is on, so that is cool. For just starting out, setting it up, I think it's pretty cool. You saw that the app matched what was on the incubator. I don't know how far that will go. Like, I don't know if I can go into town and go to work and see what's going on with my eggs from work or not, but I will be checking on the eggs often. I don't know if, it's just opened the box. This is the first time I've used it. Hopefully it goes well, and I can later on, 21 days from now, can show you some baby chicks from the Bob Mel incubator. But if you're interested, I do have a link down below for you to go check them out. It is not a sponsored video. I reached out to them and asked them if they wanted to collaborate, and they said that they would, so that's pretty cool.
I'm back. I bet y'all didn't expect to see me back this soon. So I was just out here checking Rocky's hay, his food, making sure he has all that. So the reason why I am here is because I stayed at my apartment for a few days, yes, but Mom didn't want for me to be there and her here with, as you can see, it has snowed. It snowed at least, had to be in some spots a foot of snow. But the reason she wanted me here was so that way I could help her out in the snowstorm, and that way we wouldn't be apart for very long, because the roads, unless you have a very big vehicle, the roads are going to be very hard to get through. It has completely buried this. And I'm check, make sure that, see if they gave us eggs. There's actually an egg in here this morning, but it froze and it was cracked, so couldn't use it. Getting all the ice out of this. That way, when I come back with 5-gallon buckets, I can just dump water in there. Everyone's all in the coop. They moved it. That's not good. Oh, there's actually an egg right here. And then 2 inside. So we got 3 eggs, which is nice. Got set them up there. Put them in my pouch. That way when I go up front to get... Oh. Okay. Had to check their feed real fast. By the sounds of it, there's about half, maybe 3/4. If y'all have noticed, I do not have my glasses on. The reason is, when I have them on out here in the cold weather, this morning it was 3 degrees. So I did not have my glasses on pretty much anytime I was outside. And tomorrow, when we wake up, it's supposed to be in the negatives. Yeah, that's frozen. I'm gonna do that here in a bit, after I go deposit these eggs. But the reason I don't have my glasses on, when it's cold outside and I have them on, they get adjusted to the cold, go inside, they fog up, and I can't handle that, so I just leave them inside where it's warm. When I was inside earlier, I was getting really hot because Mom has a wood burning stove, plus she was cooking, so now just gotta deposit these eggs. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the shovel to break the ice on these ones I couldn't do earlier. This one and that one in there. This silver one right here. So, as I came inside the pit, I found this little rubber bowl. It was hidden right there, so I'm gonna go break the ice in the smaller one instead of the bigger one because it's easier. Like, just do some of this, and then just around the sides. Done. That's all they need, because it is only the two ducks in here. You can't see them very much, but they are back there. They don't want to come out because I'm here. I got the ice out of there so that way when I come back with the 5-gallon bucket, I just dump some in there and then go on to the next one. Cows? Not so much. I got some ice to break. So, let's get to this. Okay, so those came out in chunks. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but this thing is like from here all the way to right here. It was pretty long too, but when I took that out, this dropped tremendously. So probably whenever it gets warmer, it's like right now, I believe it's at like 13 degrees out here, and since it's supposed to be in the negatives, I am not gonna even try and fill that up. So I just remembered this. Since it's so cold, Caleb has been in the house, so he's in the backyard right now getting his turn. We trade him and out with Chester and Maddie, and then Titus and the rest of the dogs. They each get some time in the backyard. Right now, it's his time. So I'm gonna go feed the girl goats and Tucker. And he doesn't really want Caleb to get excited about his food. Ain't that right, Tucker? Ain't that right? Yes? Say hi. Ow! He slapped me. He right out slapped me. Just outright slapped me. Probably because I'm not giving him his food. So, now they're ready. Here comes Sky. So let's see if I can't get in before she gets over here. Which is gonna be like a negative. Oh crap. Hey. Hey, be nice. He doesn't like anyone getting near his food. And he thinks Caleb over there is trying to steal it. Caleb's over there through 2 different fences, plus that stretch. And Tucker's over here growling at him. I don't get that. Now, I gotta get through bodies of goats who are stopping me. So, gotta get them filled up, check their hay, all that. And then I'm gonna go to the cows and feed them. See, like I gotta part Part the Red Sea, please. Empty each one of these. For all of you, really, to be honest, this one right here is my favorite. This little guy right here. This one is my favorite. Even over this sky right here. I just like their color. Oh, gotta check the hay. Almost forgot the hay. So, we got some hay right here. We got some right here. So, their hay looks good. Just move it around. They've got hay. So, now I just gotta go feed the cows and then do the waters. I forgot to mention one thing. You can't see it. Let me get over there. After I get over this mountain of snow, like really deep. So there's a rooster that's usually on this fence over here. Well, apparently, last night, he decided to make his way underneath the shed over there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these this bucket for the cows and go feed them. Cows apparently heard me filling up the buckets. They're trying to go over here. I'm gonna go straight because there's these bowls, or like a barrel that was cut in half. That way I can separate as many as I can. And that way if someone gets left behind or just ran off, they can get some food. Oh, we put some WD-40 on this lock. That way it won't freeze on us. Because we've had in the past gone out to feed and water and the locks are frozen. So we couldn't get them unlocked unless we had a hammer with us, but then that would break the lock. So Red's mama's up here. The rest of them, as I said, went out there. Like, why? She's got the right idea. Waiting for them right here. So. Hi, miss. What you doing here? Waiting to get fed? In the right place? Yeah, now here they come. I heard me start pouring this out. I gotta go do that one. Alright. I've got Red here. And the cow that's usually gets kicked out. Red, your mama's got your food. And then the other three are up here. Red's mom and those two. Gonna come right through here. Didn't want to mess with them too much. That way they won't go bother her. And it seems like it worked. Perfect. So, that went way better than I expected. Okay, guys. So, I still gotta water everyone. But the camera's getting cold, so it's hard to keep this going. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Please like, subscribe, throw a comment down below. We love reading these comments, helps out the channel. And we'll see you on the next one.